It's a very common thing, and they're calling out a lot of times the names of loved ones that have passed before them. And then finally, at the very end, when he passed away, he literally sits up erect out of his hospital bed, reaches both of his hands straight up like this, and then lays back down and departs the tent.
Whoa.
I started researching this. What the crap is going on? I found this hospice nurse on Instagram. She's like posting all these videos of people doing this exact thing. And they're reaching for stuff, and she's a hospice nurse. It's a very common thing, and they're calling out a lot of times the names of loved ones that have passed before them. Whoa. They're seeing something. Like, they're seeing into the other realm.
When they're able to tell us what they're seeing, when they're able to tell us about these visions, they're almost always above them or up in the corner of the room. But sometimes as they get closer to the end of life and they're no longer able to communicate, we start seeing them reach into the air. So I'm convinced that when they are reaching into the air, they are reaching towards those people who they love, who have died before them.
Obviously for me, when I see that happening, when Mr. Don sits up in the bed, even though he's literally paralyzed by a stroke, it's an impossibility. He sits up in his bed and reaches both hands in the air and then lays down and departs the tent. I have to believe that, like, his transportation had arrived. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to witness that, it's like, how does that not strengthen at least your faith that there is something coming after this?